So another classic 80s cartoon is getting a live action movie. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin and I am super excited about this video. Where are my 80s kids? Raise your hand if you're an 80s kid. Oh, that's right, I can't see your hands. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video. Leave me a comment if you're an 80s kid. Man, we've had some of the best cartoons ever, haven't we? I just sometimes feel bad for the kids nowadays who just don't understand. But anyway, one of my favorites of the 80s is definitely Voltron, Defender of the Universe, and now it's getting a live action version. If you're unfamiliar with Voltron, let me give you a very quick rundown. We had 5 people who would pilot 5 different mechanical lions, all of different colors, and when they formed together, they formed one giant lion robot named Voltron, who defended the universe against all kind of other bad guys and other robots. It was an absolutely awesome show. It was great. Now, again, we're getting a live action version, and this one is going to be co-written and directed by Ross and Marshall Thurber. Now, he was also the filmmaker behind Netflix's Red Notice, which starred Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Ryan Reynolds, and Gal Gadot. If he can pull off a movie like that, I can only imagine what he's going to do with Voltron. Now, it's also said to be getting produced by Todd Lieberman and David Haberman, as well as World Events Productions' Bob Koppler. Now, here's where it gets more interesting and gives me really, really high hopes for this, in that we're in a bidding war for this movie already. Hollywood Reporter is saying that Warner Brothers, Universal, and Amazon are among the 6 or 7 studios and streamers who are in the mix to get this movie. Those are some pretty big names, which makes me feel that this could be a really good movie. Now, it also says that Netflix is not in the running, so we know it's not going there right away. Not that it would bother me either way if it did or it didn't, because Netflix is putting out some really good movies. Not the point. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video that I was both excited and scared about this live action variation, and I'll explain why. The biggest fear I had was that this was going to turn out to be like some kind of generic live action Power Rangers with just some goofy costumes and some generic characters. It just didn't work, because I feel like this could be a very difficult cartoon to convert to live action. But we got some pretty big names making this movie. Again, he made Red Notice. He also directed Skyscraper. We got writers that have been working on Beauty and the Beast. I mean, we got some big name people, which gives me a high hope that this could turn out well. Now, in my mind, if they can make this somewhat like Pacific Rim, how they man those robots, that could make this show awesome. I think that would be absolutely epic if they can somehow integrate the way that they brought Pacific Rim to life and use that to bring Voltron to life. That would turn out good. Again, the fear I have is that it would be some kind of generic Power Rangers thing going on. We don't need that. That's not what Voltron was. But between you and me, I feel like Power Rangers bit off Voltron to begin with. So take that as you will. But I definitely want to know what your thoughts are down below of a live action Voltron movie. Do you have high hopes for it? Or are you just not interested? I want to hear it all. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video for me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you at the concession stands.